Welcome to Average House Price. In these videos, I take a look at what houses are currently available for the average house price in different parts of the country. It's September now, but the average house price in Australia as of August 2025 is $920,003, according to Cotality. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a house in Orange in New South Wales. That name goes well with the average house price logo. If you enjoy these videos, please hit subscribe to see more of them and also hit the like button to show that you appreciate the video. Now let's go and see what we can find for that average house price. We're going to take a look at this place now in Coronga Avenue, Orange. It's quite big, 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 car spaces and 960 square metres. It's priced between $800,000 and $850,000. And this is it here. So it's an older style home, maybe, when I say older, I mean about 1970s or 80s maybe, possibly even early 90s, I'm not sure, but it's one of those, as the Americans call it, a ranch style home, sort of a wide but not too deep house, I guess. So longer at the front and sort of all in one sort of section, I guess. But yeah, it's had a bit of an update, I think. It's painted here on the outside and it's got these sections here to block out a bit of sun as well, I think. And it looks quite nice, but yeah, let's go and take a look at the rest of the place. So here's that picture out the front. So pretty big driveway, a lot of concrete there, unfortunately. Probably doesn't need this section here, really. You probably just have that bit there that leads down to the driveway. You can park one car in front of the other there easily enough. Nice garden here, though, at the front as well, but that can be extended out here, I think. And as I said, yeah, it looks like it's been updated. It's been rendered out the front and painted, and it looks quite nice. And nice solar panels on the roof too. So here's where it's situated. So it is on looks like a fairly quiet street here, and pretty big block, nice sized back garden and pretty good sized front garden too, really. There's those solar panels on the roof. Shed out the back there, looks like a smaller shed out there too, and over the back as well, you don't have other houses, which is really nice. Looks like maybe a nature reserve or something, and you've got a bike track there too from the looks of things, or a walking track as well, whatever you'd like, which is really good. This looks like the shed / garage out the back. Enough space for 2 cars in here. Looks like really at the moment one, because of some of the stuff over here, like those cupboards kind of in the way and those drawers in the way there. But obviously, as they've done too, plenty of room for storage. There's a mezzanine level up there too, so they've got storage up there, which is really good. But yeah, plenty of storage in that shed and a roller door at the front there. Here's the backyard. There's that shed again with the roller door down. You've got a few nice established trees here, which are really nice, all around the sides there. Not so much along I think that's still the side there. So yeah, there's a bit along the side there actually, and I guess this is probably taken late winter or very early spring, so none of the leaves are back on these deciduous trees yet, but this time of year they'll be starting to get quite a lot of foliage on them, which is really good. Block out some of that summer sun and shade the backyard, which is really good. And as I said, along the back there, you've got that bike track as well, so you've got a bit of privacy on the back there too for most of the time. And this looks like a pantry laundry area, so a little bit of extra kitchen space here. Kitchen's in there, you can see the fridge. There's a sliding door there. And then around this side is your laundry, and it's pretty big size laundry too, really. Plenty of cupboard space there, so you can keep extra things that you can't store in the kitchen, I guess, in here as well. Some cleaning things and all that sort of stuff, but yeah, nice size. Tiles, a little bit dated, but not too bad, and same with some of those doors, but it is a laundry. You don't see it all that often. It's not one of those things that everyone who comes over to your house sees, so they're perfectly fine as they are. Here's where the house is situated. So there's that sort of grassed area at the back there. So I think it might be a river or something maybe along there, or a creek. You've got some nice tall trees along there too, which is, yeah, as I mentioned before about deciduous trees, these ones look like they could be that too. So get some nice greenery on those trees and block out a lot of sun in summer, which is really nice. And then there's a road behind that, and then sort of land there, farmland, I guess. So you've got a bit of privacy kind of on the edge of town there almost from the looks of that. Shows here Paul Park is over there. Fairly main road there into town from the looks of things. Then the Orange CBD, where all the shops are. Central Business District is over here, and then there's a golf club here in between as well, which is nice. Here is the main living area, I think. So dining area here, or not main living actually, kitchen and dining, I guess. Dining space here looks really big actually. Nice floorboards too. You've got a couple of seats there at a kitchen sort of bench there, or part of the island or peninsula there. Good sized kitchen too, really good size, nice modern looking kitchen as well. We've got some shutters there on the windows, which is nice. Block out some sun. Maybe I'm not sure which way is north, but those shutters definitely block out some sun if needed. There's that pantry we saw before through that door there. And in this area here, I guess, yeah, there's plenty of room for a bigger table if you wanted one. But that table there still fits 6 people. You could have an even bigger table there if you needed to. And then there's a hallway there leading to a living space from the looks of things. There's those solar panels on the roof, so quite a lot of solar panels, which is really good. So you could cover a lot of costs of your power, especially in summer, or even this time of year, really, starting from spring and most of autumn. Even in winter, you get quite a bit of solar power in the day as well, just not as much as in the middle of summer, I guess, with the longer days. And there's the front of the house. You can see this bit here sort of shading the window there, which is good. And then you could grow stuff along here too. There's wire on that sort of pergola that's attached to the house there. So you could shade the house even more with some, in the summer, with some deciduous trees there. So in winter you get the sun, and then in summer you kind of block it, I guess, which is really good. And then you can see some of those established trees out the back, which look really nice too. Here's the front of the house. So yeah, as I said, rendered brick at the front, which looks really nice. Blue on that side, white on that side. And there's that pergola built out the front there, which could provide a fair bit of shade in summer if you're growing things along the wires up there. Here's the deck out the back. So yeah, some covered area there. Nice big table that they've got out here on the deck. It's quite a large deck, which is good. And then you've got some hedging along there too. There's the sun there. I don't know what time of day this was taken, whether that's morning sun or evening sun, but yeah, that will block out a fair bit of that sun, I think, except when the sun's really low like that. Here's the kitchen again. So yeah, those nice floorboards run through the kitchen as well. And as I said, yeah, nice cupboards and nice subway tiles on the wall there. Nice size oven as well, oven and cooktop. Only issue with that, it looks like it's gas, but because it's one unit, you could change that out for an induction oven quite easily. And then if you wanted to get off gas totally. Here's that dining area again, and you can see out the back there to the deck. And there's ducted heating vent there, so it looks like there's ducted underfloor heating throughout the house and potentially cooling as well, which would be really nice. And then these big doors here, letting a lot of light in too, which is really nice. But then you've got those curtains there too to cover if it gets too sunny. Here's that laundry. So as I mentioned, good size laundry, and there was that little pantry area there. But yeah, washer there and dryer up there. But yeah, good size, plenty of storage in there. Oh, I'll go back to that too. It looks like there was a door there too to go at the back. This is a TV room, I guess, or a living room. But yeah, not particularly wide this way, but wide that way from the looks of things. So good size though for watching TV. Really, you just fit a nice long couch in there and put a widescreen TV in there. It's perfect. And here's another living area too, quite a bit bigger than the other one. Got plantation shutters there. I don't know if that's looking out to the back or the front, hard to tell. But yeah, those floorboards still through here as well, really nice. And you've got a bench seat there with possibly storage in there, which would be really handy. And then some shelves in there too, which look really good. Here's what looks like the master bedroom. So pretty big bed in there. That looks massive. Then you've got floorboards in here too and a rug there, which is always nice on floorboards. Got a built-in wardrobe there with mirrors, makes the room look bigger, and then it looks like behind us, if you can see through there, which is back towards where the viewer is, where we're looking at it, is an ensuite bathroom from the looks of things, and plantation shutters there too. Don't know if that's looking out to the front or back, probably the front, I think. Here's the backyard, really nice space there. Good patch of grass there, and then you've got this tree and some shrubs growing around that in the middle. That'll get loads of leaves on it in summer. A couple of trees over the back there with will grow more leaves in winter too. And that was the back fence there with the bike path behind it. Plenty of shrubs around here too. A nice little bench there to sit on. A couple of shrubs blocking your neighbours, which is always good. And some birch trees there too. They look pretty big, and they'll provide some shade too in winter. Here's that kitchen again. Yeah, nice, good size kitchen. You've got a couple of seats there at the peninsula there. And there's a pantry through there as well for extra storage. Here's the hallway, kitchen there, and that living space was over there, the main living space that we saw. So that was on one side. So that looks like it's looking out to the front of the house. The windows there would be the front. The windows there right to the back. And there's that other living space right at the end there, I think. Here's the main bathroom. So you've got a bath, shower here, tiles, a bit like in that laundry area, a little bit dated, but they're okay, perfectly usable for now. And then you've got those windows there to let a bit of light through, but also they're clouded, I guess, so people can't see in, which is good. Here's the ensuite bathroom. So again, looks a lot like the other bathroom. Shower, just no bath in this one. Very similar to the other bathroom though, the way it's styled. Little window there, got a towel rail up there, little hanging hook for a towel up there too. Toilet here, some nice plants in there too. Here's another bedroom. I guess this is probably a kid's bedroom from the looks of things. You've got some shelves up there with books on them. Some more shelves up there. This along here, I don't know if that's staying or not. That might be something that the owners take with them, but I guess it's kind of like a desk area for someone to study at. And yeah, the nice floorboards in here too, and nice big windows. Only thing with the windows is they do look like they might be single glazed windows. Look a bit old. Just that aluminium framing makes them look a little bit old. So could be a little bit cold in winter and a bit hot in summer with just single glazing. And here's another bedroom, quite big, this one, and again with those lovely floorboards. Funny thing is they've put this skateboard in there for the styling, but it looks more like an adult's room with that old four-poster bed, I guess. So that's interesting. And then you've got some shelves in that alcove there too, which are handy. Yeah, nice big windows looking out to the back from the looks of things. And here's another bedroom. I guess, don't know if this one looks like it's got less in it, so possibly a guest bedroom, and that's got shutters out to the front too. But yeah, another nice bedroom. Here's that dining space and that little round shelf unit there behind it. Video, we don't need to watch that. And here's the layout of the house. So you come in here through the front door, foyer in here, hallway down here. You've got the dining area we saw there, and then the big doors leading out to the deck out there. Kitchen there, pantry in there, that big laundry. That's a good sized laundry, really. And then another entry or exit way out to the deck there. Back into the hall, you've got the living room here. They had these big sliding doors here in the living room, letting a fair bit of light in. Then you had a bedroom down on this side, family room there, or fifth bedroom it says, so that's good. You could have 5 bedrooms if you really wanted to. I guess it did advertise as that. But that was that sort of narrower room, I think. Had a good couch. I don't know if it was on that. I think it was on that side and the TV on that side, but yeah, it's good size. And then back down this way, you've got all the other living area down here. So bedroom here, bedroom there, primary bathroom there, and then back in through here, you've got the main bedroom, built-in wardrobes, and bathroom or ensuite bathroom there. There's the estate agents, and back to the house again. Now we'll just check where it is in relation to the rest of Orange. So click on here and take a look. So here it was on Coronga Avenue, and there was that main road we saw, Forbes Road it is, or the Escort Way along there, and then there was that creek we saw along there, which, does it say what it is there? Ploughman's Creek, it's called. Oh yeah, Ploughman's Lane along there too. There was a little road along there, and then there was that bike track there, which came down here and looks like it comes back onto the street here. So you can ride through here, then it looks like there's another bike track over there too, which I'm not sure where that goes to, but Interesting though, and then that also goes up that way to the bike track. And if we zoom out, I think this is a golf course here that we saw before. Yeah, there's the golf course, so that was quite close if you play golf. And then we'll scroll out a little more, and there's the orange CBD here. Even though it's in yellow, it is orange. And then, yeah, so that's where the main shopping centre is in town. So I guess if you followed that road and down that way, you'd get into the main street there. Summer Street, I think it is. And there's the train station there if you wanted to go to Sydney, or you can head the other way. You can also go to Lithgow or Bathurst, I think, from there. Probably to Dubbo as well, I think, on that train. So you can get that to plenty of destinations, which is handy. So there we go. There is the house at Coronga Avenue currently for sale. So there was that house in Orange in New South Wales. Seems okay, but I think the value isn't quite what it is in other parts of the country, especially the last few videos we've seen, like in Bendigo and in Launceston. They seem to provide slightly better value for money for the average house price. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like and subscribe to see more like this. I'm bringing out new videos pretty regularly, so if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. And also let me know in the comments if you'd like me to check out houses in a different part of the country. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Average House Price.